Welcome to Theater Opening Night, the show that highlights local performing arts students.
Hello, I'm Gianna Jeviatkowski.
And I'm Maddie Dublikar. Welcome to Theater Opening Night, the show that highlights local theater performing arts students.
Today, we are talking with Bishop Watterson High School's cast and crew of Damn Yankees. Welcome, everyone.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Please tell the viewers your name, grade, and role in the production.
I'm Laura Hadagimura. I'm a senior and I play Lola.
I'm Oliver Doricio. I'm a senior and I play Gloria.
My name is Delilah Britton. I'm a senior and I'm the student director.
Not everyone has seen Damn Yankees. Can you give us a summary of the show?
Yeah, so it's about an old man and he has the dream of becoming a baseball player, but now that he's old, he doesn't really have that possibility. And so he meets with the devil one day, and the devil gives him the opportunity to become young again and to live out that dream. And so basically the rest of the musical is him as a young man, and he's pursuing his dream of being a very good baseball player.
Can you tell us your favorite part about producing Damn Yankees?
I'd say my favorite part is probably Two Lost Souls. I'm not in it, but I just really like how it's so different from the rest of the musical, and it's like a different side of the characters, Lola and Joe, and I really enjoy that.
Doing all the choreography for Two Lost Souls and learning the songs and just having everyone on stage for Two Lost Souls was really fun.
I really enjoyed the creative process behind Damn Yankees and watching the show come to life, especially the student-led efforts in creating our backdrops like the billboards and specific set pieces. I think this show, above all else, has been the most student-led and designed out of all of them. And
Why do you think the directors picked Damn Yankees?
I think our director really wanted to push us in everything creative. Honestly, with this show, I think this has been one of the most complex shows we've done, in terms of design and vocals and dance and just everything in general.
This show is actually, this would be the 36th anniversary of Damn Yankees being produced back in 1986 by Mr. Jim Silcott. So I think it's a really fun throwback for our director. And we had an alumni event, and they, a lot of the people in the show back in 1986 came and watched and talked with our cast, and it was a really fun event. It was really cool to connect with the alumni from back then.
How do you guys prepare yourselves to be creative during the show? For example, do you have any special rituals that you do beforehand?
Well, we usually get together and we hype each other up and kind of do a little get together and just bond and prepare ourselves for the show.
Before a show, I really try to leave everything I know about myself and who I am, and I just leave that. And right when I get into costume, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, now this is serious. Now I'm gonna go up on stage and do it. And I think that really helps me.
Are there any behind-the-scenes crew or directors that you would like to give a shout-out to?
Delilah Britton, and Jason Thomas and Amelia Dell.
Mm-hmm.
They've been amazing.
Mm-hmm. They put so much work into this production and behind the scenes, and it's just incredible. I don't know how they do all of it.
I gotta give some shout outs too. Thank you guys. I would like to shout out all of our adult directors, Mrs. Odoricio and Ms. Oates, and Mr. Thomas. Those three they've been a huge inspiration to not only me, but all of the other members of the cast and crew, and they fostered such a good community and learning environment for all of us, and the show really wouldn't be the same without them. And Mrs. Cece creates the most beautiful costumes. The amount of work she puts into not only teaching all of the students how to sew, but to making the costumes herself and just leading an entire sewing guild. The amount of hours they put into the show is, I think, more than any crew, more than me, and I'm the student director. Those people put so many hours into the show. It's amazing.
So our school is part of the Kappa Marquis Awards. What have you guys found our community has benefited from this amazing arts program?
Well, Kappa gives us a lot of opportunities to go outside of Watterson and practice with professionals, like people on Broadway. It's really cool to see adults doing theater as a living, and it's really inspirational for us.
The Kappa Marquis Awards gives a lot of credit to what we do here and what other students at other high schools do.
What kind of advice would you give to younger children or anybody coming into theater, either in the area of cast or crew, who are hesitant to do it?
I say lead with confidence. I think and don't be afraid of mistakes. I think, especially in the audition process, I think the directors are not so much looking for perfection, but for potential. And I think that if you really just stride in there and know what you want and assert yourself, I think you have the biggest chance of getting the roles you want.
I would say feel the fear and do it anyway. I remember walking into my audition freshman year, I sang Happy Birthday. I was so nervous. And this year I decided to really go for it, and I got the part I wanted. So I think being afraid is natural, and you just have to feel it and do it anyway, because that's how you learn from it and that's how you move on.
I would say just go for it. Don't be scared. You have really nothing to lose when you're in theater. You just go for it all with everything that you have. Aim for the highest, because you never know what could happen.
Thank you for interviewing with us, and break a leg on your closing weekend. We wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's Curtin. Thanks for joining us on opening night and for supporting Bishop Watterson's production of Damn Yankees.
See you next time at the stage door, where we might interview a cast or crew near you.
Bye!